Hey you guys, Miss Basta here. I wanted to take a second to talk to you guys about new learning and what that is going to mean for you guys for the yearbook class or photojournalism. So hopefully you guys saw the message that I sent. It was either yesterday or Monday. This is being posted on Wednesday, May 6th. But I sent you guys a message letting you know that while yes, our book is complete, we do still need to, and you guys kind of got like a little bit of a break during the enrichment period of this distance learning, just because it was kind of review of things that we had already done. And for us, that would have just been the book, which has been submitted, and we were good to go. So, however, we do need to continue on and do a couple of brief activities for this new learning phase for the rest of the school year. So starting today, Wednesday, May 6th, every Wednesday is when you should be seeing like new assignments from your teachers in all of your other classes. And I wanted to kind of figure out a way for us, since we are such a small group, to go about doing this new learning material. So what I have decided to do, because I know you guys are probably focused on your core classes and a lot of other things right now. So I wanted to do something just kind of together as a group that would be fairly easy and quick every week, while also allowing us, some time to reflect on the book and things like that. So what I would really like to do, each week I'm going to post one reflection question for you guys to think about, and it'll be something to do with the book. And I am going to give you guys two options for how you can submit this work. One option is going to be that you can just respond in a Word document or a Google Doc and submit a written response to me, a written reflection every week. If you are choosing this option, I am asking that you give me at least a 2 to 3 paragraph response reflecting on whatever the topic is for that week. The other option would be that instead of having to write something out, we could schedule a time to do a Zoom conference, kind of like we were doing when, the book was about to be submitted. We could schedule a time to do a Zoom conference, and we could have an actual discussion as a class, where I pose the discussion question, and you guys would have the question in advance, so you can kind of like prepare or just kind of think about what your response is going to be. And we could have just, like a brief 20 to 30 minute Zoom chat where we just kind of discuss the question for that week and, reflect on how the book came together this year. What were some things that we think we did really well? What are some things we think we can improve on for next year? Regardless of if you're going to take your book next year, it's still a good opportunity to reflect on the work that we did and consider, what are some things that we could do better. I know that there are a million things I would do differently, going back and starting from the beginning if I could. Not to say that we had a bad book. I think that our book turned out really well, for all of the challenges that we had, with me being a first year advisor, with almost all of you but Carlos being inexperienced with yearbook. I think that we came together really well, and I really am happy with the product that we are able to put out there. So you guys should be very proud of the work that you've done, but not to say that there aren't things that we could have done better. And I think it is a good idea, modeling just, constant learning that, we can look back and reflect on what we did and maybe admit some things that we could have maybe done better, while also celebrating the things that I think we did really well. So that is my thought process on it. I will need to know if you guys would like to do the Zoom conference as opposed to turning in a written response, because I will need to schedule a time to invite everybody in. If you want to do a Zoom conference, but you want it to be, private, like you just want to tell me your response and you don't want the other students there, that's fine as well. We can schedule a separate Zoom conference, but I figured it would be fun to just, get all of us together. That way you aren't having to complete a writing assignment. You can just talk it out with your fellow classmates. And I think it would be kind of interesting to, see how everybody else feels about the same things. So I just thought that would be a cool way for us to stay connected and for you guys to get credit for this new learning phase. Because remember, you guys are going to have to stay engaged for all of these last 5 weeks. So whatever discussion questions I post each week, if you are choosing to do the written portion and not necessarily do the video conference, you will need to submit one every single week. And even if you do choose the video conference, that is something you would need to do every week as well. And we can switch off if you guys, are into the Zoom conference one week, but you'd prefer to do the written option other weeks, that's totally fine as well. I just wanted to throw out the option out there that I am very open to having a discussion format instead of making you guys write your responses. But that will be completely personal preference. So you guys make that decision. I do ask that if you are wanting to do the Zoom conference, please let me know, let's say no later than Thursday, by end of day. So like Thursday by 4. So that would be tomorrow, Thursday, May 7th by 4:00. Just let me know by then, because we will need to figure out a time to schedule, especially if there's more than one of you that wants to do the Zoom conference. So please let me know as soon as possible which option you would like. If you are just submitting the paper option or the written option, I will open up a link on Schoology for you to drop your response in whenever you'd like. For my seniors, because I know that 4 of you in my class were seniors, as far as needing to complete the new learning modules, please just adhere to whatever your guidance counselors have told you. We strongly encourage, even if you're not necessarily required to do the new learning, we do strongly recommend that you stay engaged anyways, especially, in your core classes and stuff, to make sure that you're getting any of those last minute materials that you may need, before you head on out with graduation and stuff. So, but some of you on the flip side do actually need to complete the new learning modules in order to receive credits for certain classes. But that information should be coming to you from your guidance counselor. So if you haven't spoken to your guidance counselor already, maybe shoot them an email and remind them that they haven't talked to you. I'm not sure how far they've gotten in that process at this point. But for seniors specifically, make sure that you're just adhering to anything that your guidance counselor told you as far as what your requirements are to graduate still. Juniors, hate to break it to you, but either way, I'm going to need to see you every week. In some capacity, you will still need to be involved every week, because you need these classes, because all high school classes are credit-bearing classes, and you don't want that note to stay on your transcript and then have to repeat electives and things, especially because I might not be the yearbook teacher next year. I'm not sure yet. So I don't know who it's going to be either. So if you wanted to take it with me again, it might not be me. So, yeah. So make sure that you are getting those credits in, getting credit for what you've done. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to pop on and make a quick video update. I will also post the assignment link. And like I said, please let me know by tomorrow afternoon if you are interested in doing the Zoom chat as your discussion option instead of doing a written response, so that we can get a video chat going. All right, guys, I think that's all I have for now. As always, if you have any questions for me, just message me on Schoology or send me a quick email. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.